Hello everybody, it is me, MisterVince, and I hope you all have a great day today. And that's right guys, the brand new August update has just released, and in this video I'm going to talk about almost everything that was added as part of the August update. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. The August update has released on August 4th, and this is actually a very good update. A lot of people loved the update because of so many community requested changes that were introduced. So I'm going to talk about nearly everything that was added, including the brand new limited supercar, the security prison, and the all new season system. So first off, you might have noticed that the contracts button has been moved from the left side of the screen to the top. And I think that is because they wanted to kind of improve the UI a little bit, so it does look a little bit better now. So now I'll go ahead and talk about the brand new season system. So season 17 has officially released, and yes, it is entirely different from the other new gen seasons, because unlike the other new gen seasons, season 17 has added an all new season system. It's basically a hybrid between the OG and the new gen season systems, where you can rob, arrest, or kill to gain XP, but you can also do weekly contracts to gain XP as well. Now, as expected, there is a daily XP cap whenever you are robbing, killing, or arresting. And honestly, I think that is very cool. And that is also to prohibit hackers from easily being able to reach level 10. So that's actually pretty cool. And I like this more now because, yeah, the other new gen season system was pretty bad. I mean, you had to do daily contracts, but now you don't have to worry about that anymore. By the time I'm recording this video, the new weekly contracts will release in 3 days, which means that your weekly contracts will reset automatically, and you do not need to worry about waking up to get new contracts, which is actually very, very sick. But not only that, guys, we also got some new additional rewards. So the season pass still exists, but it is a lot more expensive this update, because the season pass is actually 499 Robux. And I'm not even joking, it is 499 Robux. So with the season pass, you can actually get a good amount of XP, and you would also be able to get 2 additional contracts, but most importantly, you get to get additional daily XP. And you can also see that all the contracts have changed, so everyone can get the same contracts now. So as you can see, I actually have to arrest 14 criminals, and I also have to rob the tomb 4 times. And of course, we have the bonus prize, and you can only get the bonus prize if you are part of the top 2% by the end of the season. Honestly, this is a very good season, and I am level 3, so I will hit level 4 probably today, but we'll see. But with that being said, the XP amounts have changed, and leveling up has been made a little bit more difficult, but it's probably to balance out between getting daily XP as well as completing weekly contracts. Now I'll go ahead and talk about some other information that we got for this update. So for those who are curious, you actually don't have to wake up to get new contracts, nor wake up to get brand new daily XP. Weekly contracts will reset Mondays for all at 1 p.m. EST, garage discounts will reset Thursdays for all at 1 p.m. EST, and daily XP caps will reset daily for all at 8 a.m. EST. So by the time this video gets released, we got 1 hour until the XP caps reset, which is actually pretty sick. You can just sleep in if you want, so you don't have to worry about waking up just to get this stuff early. Unless if you want to, then it's completely up to you. But now I'll go ahead and talk about the brand new Aperture. The Aperture is here, and it is a brand new vehicle that was added as part of the update. And as of the update, you can get it at the 1M dealership, but you do need 899,000 cash. So if you go over to the town and you also head over to the 1M dealership, you can find the brand new Aperture right here. It is only available for 7 days, as you can see. And like I said, this vehicle is 899,000. I already bought the vehicle, so I don't have to worry about purchasing it, but rest in pizza to my money. So this is the brand new Aperture. Honestly, this is a very cool looking vehicle. and it is actually pretty fast. As you can see, the vehicle is going a bit fast, and it also plays a custom engine sound, which I will play right now. Yeah, this vehicle is very sick, I'm not gonna lie. So as you can see, I was able to reach over 200 miles per hour with level 5 engine, and please don't expect this vehicle to be the fastest, because as long as the vehicle is good in terms of launch, acceleration, and top speed, this vehicle can do pretty well. And as you can see, I'm able to reach over 220 miles per hour, and it is a pretty good vehicle, but it can be uncontrollable sometimes. It has an insanely good launch and acceleration, so this vehicle is very practical, and as you can see, this vehicle is also very good in reverse speed. As a matter of fact, it can go about 80 miles per hour, although I could be mistaken. So this vehicle is very good in reverse. But let's not forget that this vehicle also has taillights. Yeah, taillights are here, and I'm not sure why they're a bit buggy, but they might fix that in the future. But they still look very cool, and yeah. But like I said, the taillights are a bit buggy, so I'm not sure if they're going to fix up the taillights, but they still look very cool, nevertheless. So as you can see, the new Aperture does not support spoilers. This vehicle will be tradable when the vehicle retires on Saturday, August 12th, I believe. So you still got a week to get this vehicle, and I do suggest grinding for it right now, so that way you don't have to trade for it if you don't want to trade for it, obviously. But yeah, you might have also noticed that I have used the level 2 tires, and if you want to get them, you just have to reach level 2, and you'll be able to get them. So yeah. Now I'll go ahead and talk about the garage. So as you can see, if I make the sort popular, the first vehicle that will show up is the DeLorean. The DeLorean is the first discounted vehicle, and discounted vehicles will usually be the first. Only obtainable vehicles that can be purchased will be discounted, so the Camaro, the Jeep, the Torpedo, and various other vehicles cannot be discounted. We also got the Power One, which is a brand new vehicle, but as far as I know, nobody has the vehicle yet, so we'll just wait and see. It was pretty funny that I tried to spawn the free NASCAR, but for some reason it just said that the vehicle cannot be spawned because it retired. Now over here we also got the brand new feature section in the garage, and it will reset in 5 days. But as you can see, we got 5 items here. Not every item is going to be discounted, and items at random will be discounted by the developers. So as you can see, these 5 items are discounted, and they're a cheaper price, obviously. But yeah, this is a very cool feature and allows new players to easily buy vehicles at a cheaper price, as well as some items for a cheaper price. And like I said earlier in the video, the discounted items will change every Thursday at 1 p.m. EST. So that's actually really, really cool. But now I'll go ahead and talk about something else. And that something else is actually very, very exciting. And I'm sure a lot of you are very excited about this too. But that is a brand new maximum security prison. So the maximum security prison has changed for the second time, and the last one was from 2020. So if I go ahead and go over to the maximum security prison, yeah, it is there, and it looks entirely different from the previous version. And this one is actually located at the prison, and I think it looks so cool. Now, before I actually made this recording, I had to figure out how I could get inside of the maximum security prison. But as it turns out, you can access the new maximum security prison by heading down to the cell room. So if I go over to the cell room, then as you can see, yeah, we actually got these 2 doors. So you have to take the stairs, and voila, this is the brand new maximum security prison. And honestly, it is very, very cool. We got these moving lasers, and it is very difficult. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is very difficult. Like, you can see the moving lasers go pretty fast, And you have to be quick or else you're going to oof. And that would be pretty bad, am I right? But I did make it out of the moving lasers, and once you make it out, you just have to use the elevator, and all you have to do is just go to the second floor, and you will be able to access the cells room for the maximum security prison. You have to take this door, by the way, because the other door does not work on this floor. And you will automatically get a donut if you're close to this cop, and yes, this cop is sleeping. And then we got these two cells, obviously. And just like the other maximum security prison, there are only 2 cells. So, yeah. Now, I'm not sure if this is part of the update, but if I'm not mistaken, you can't switch teams if you have been arrested and you're in the maximum security prison. I mean, it used to be a game-breaking bug, but I believe they changed that in this update, so you can't anymore. But obviously, you just have to make it out, and you will be able to go back to the prison. Yeah, that's pretty simple. You can also see that the minimap is a little bit darker this update. I'm not sure why exactly, but it is a bit darker. So I'll go ahead and go over to the Alcatraz Island, and yes, it is actually still there, but it's a little bit different. So if I go ahead and go over to the island, yep, it looks like this. It's just an island with barely anything to check out. Yeah. The shipwreck still exists, and you can still access the sloop Easter egg, which I think is pretty sick. But almost no one is going to go over here, unfortunately, so that's a big rest in pizza. But the island still exists, so that's good. That's good. In addition, there is a brand new code called Aperture, and you can also see that you can't switch teams while in maximum security prison. But for some reason it says that at the Alcatraz Island, so I'm not sure exactly why that is the case, but I think I have to escape the Alcatraz Island? Yeah, that is weird. That's not a maximum security prison. But you can also see that the prison bus now spawns outside of the prison, so that's actually a pretty good change. I think the reason why is because some people used to use the prison bus to get on top of the visitors building, or it could be the fact that criminals might have had a hard time trying to get to the Camaro, so that's probably why they just moved it outside the prison. We also got the brand new contracts board over here, and it looks so much better than the previous one, because the previous one looked pretty bland, and this one just looks far better, I'm not gonna lie. And then obviously there was a change with the prison cafeteria. So the ATM machine is no longer in the cafeteria, but it actually is in here. Yeah, it is located in the main hallway. So that was a pretty small change. But generally that is pretty much it for the entire update. I know there were a few other things introduced in this update, and I couldn't really get to all of those changes and or features. So if you guys have enjoyed this video, please feel free to leave a like, and if you're new to the channel, please feel free to subscribe as well. I'm still on the road to 4,000 subscribers, so thank you guys for the support. And this is the hype zone as of Season 17. We actually got the palm trees here, and there is still a pathway here, which is actually great. But it's not as decorative as Season 16's, but this does look a lot better. I mean, you can see why. I mean, we got the layout, and we got the brand new Power 1 here. So, yeah. And we got the Italian flag too. I love this update, and it is just an incredible update. While this update didn't add in a lot of new cosmetics nor some trading changes, this is still a fantastic update, and it is definitely worth grinding Season 17 because it feels so different. So if I go ahead and go over to the Season 17 hype zone, as you can see, the Power 1 spawns here, and voila, this is the brand new Power 1, and obviously you have to reach level 10 to unlock this vehicle, and I have to say it looks really good. But as always, my name is MisterVince. I hope you all have a great day today. Also, I hope the developers can get me back the MCL 36 and the NASCARs after losing them to the Unban Pass. But I'll go ahead and see you guys in the next video.
We were traveling mountains.